I know you are also happy like me when we watch the Biafran government in exile. Like I'm saying, it's good for us to make sure that we dismantle all this colonial era. Africa have had enough. Africans are tired of European, American, UK oppression. Hey my people, wherever you're watching me from, I just want to say thank you for joining me again today. You know, it's kind of funny thing. Yesterday 2 days ago, I was literally smart when I got invited to watch the inauguration of Biafran government in exile in America. It was such a very wonderful thing that I said, wow, how can this be happening without we being televising it? Unfortunately, I hope it wasn't in America. I got access on the Zoom to watch, but I said, okay, later then I will do a video after people send me some of the photographs taken in the occasion. It was so full of amazing people, and it's kind of very good to see that people were organized, how the Biafran government in exile organized the people, and the people were so happy. A lot of people came to see the inauguration of Biafran government in exile in America. I was so happy, and I feel like you also will be happy to watch those things. You know one thing? Get into there and see what is going on. Yeah, you talk about, say, what can Biafran government in exile offer you? I thought so too, but you know what? What I saw yesterday is another good country coming into existence. We Africans should be happy to have a wonderful country like Biafra. You see, if I'm to go by what I saw yesterday, I saw people that are determined. I saw people that are really focused. I saw people that really want to see their nation come to fruition. I saw equality. I saw organized groups, and I saw groups that the world have been craving to see from Africa. And Africans as a whole, including me and you, want to see a very organized African country. Fortunately, we have something like South Africa who, you know, at the moment is finding their way somehow. So things that are happening in Africa, we need to see the structure that is not meant to be in Africa be dismantled, and the structure that are meant to be states. We want to see an update about the way we are integrating each other. We want to see the end of colonial era. We want to see the end of amalgamation. We want to see the end of colonial structure. You know one good thing? A lot of people around the world are dismantling every colonial era that remind them about slave trade, that remind them about oppression, that remind them about conqueror. They destroy a lot of statues, they destroy borders. Why can't we, Africa, destroy our own borders also, that remind us that we are colonized, that remind us that there's someone from England that came to amalgamate people as an expression or for interest of the UK. So when you saw the Biafran government yesterday putting things together, it was kind of a very welcoming thing, and I'm really happy to see a nation like that continue to exist. They said the Biafran government in exile, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, when he spoke eloquently. He spoke, you know, in a lot of things, you know, about the security, about how to move Biafra forward, about how to be industrial nation, about how to elevate one another, about how to integrate, about how to have fairness, equality, justice, and, you know, equity in Biafra land. That's something that we all strive for. We don't want a nation that one tribe will dominate or one tribe will take custody. Even when you have the Biafran nation, yes, Igbos will be one of the majority tribe, but that's not the case. Biafran government in exile made it clear that the whole state has to fund for themselves. They have to utilize their natural resources. There's nothing bad about competition. We love competition. So if people from Bayelsa can do well, that people from Imo State, it's welcoming. If people from River State can do well, from people from Anambra State, it's welcome. But if they cannot, then the little money Anambra State pays to the federal government account will be also used to help others. So the Biafra state will be more of, you know, European minded, not about operation or being conqueror, but about being sensitive to other people's border and being sensitive to other people's economy and making sure that everyone is being looked after. So when I saw people trooping in, you know, congratulating and singing the Biafra national anthem, and people with colors, you know, and people, you know, celebrating this joy and the face of people I saw on this thing, it was so amazing. I feel that this country would be a wonderful country that we have to see. If I taught myself, I said, wow, Biafra, here we come. You know, this thing have taken years. A lot of people have dreamed to see inauguration of Biafran government, but today they saw it happen live in America. And so many places that the Biafran government have established their foreign affair. So you guys will have opportunity to visit Biafran government in exile wherever you are. You can do that. It will be
Biafra. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra.
We are tired of exploitation of African resources. We want African and European and EU to be able to make business, not exploiting. We are tired of seeing the slave era or hearing about the slave era. People need to move on. But you can't move on when the structure is always in front of you. You can't move on when always the name you bear remind you that you are colonized, or maybe someone has a fee on you. That's why I talk about Nigeria always. That's why I talk about Cameroon. This is a place that people from Amazonia, whenever they hear the word Cameroon, they know that somebody somehow amalgamates them together, which they don't mean to be. This is an English area and that's a French area. Then when we talk about Nigeria and Biafran, they know that these people, somebody from somewhere came to amalgamate them together in the interest of their business, not the interest of the people actually, for economic reason. This is one of the most, so what is slave trade all about? Slave trade is all about economic reason, because you buy slave in order to build your nation. You buy slave in order to work for you so that you can make money. You buy slave to build your things. So we know that slaves, they are the ones that build a lot of American structures, UK structures. So the same thing, that's what Nigeria is all meant for economic reasons. So you that answer Nigeria, anytime you answer Nigeria, you remind yourself that you are a slave bought by UK, still bearing the slave name. So we have to change. I don't have anything against if they change the name and decide to be together. But changing the name will bring talk. You guys really want to be together. What was our interest? Now, every tribe, every area will sit down and talk. But as things have been today, you see that everything have gone far. Like I said here, the Biafran government in Ezra is just inaugurated in America. And this nation are pumping it. I think the time for dialogue have gone. But they can build a common relationship. We don't want to see the loss of blood again. We don't want to see the loss of anyone again. We want to see a mature dialogue so that people can move on. We don't want to see the loss of any souls again. United Nations have to come in. If they stand for the world, they have to come in. EU also have to come in. AU also have to come in. These are people, ECOWAS have to come in and say, no, enough is enough. That if Africans don't want to be together, any nation don't want to be together, they should stay in their creek. But they should make sure that they live where everybody is accommodated. Everybody live in peace and harmony. This is what we want. This is what we enjoy in a lot of places in Europe. A lot of us are going in Europe because we will see that that place is more advanceable, more peaceful, that we take all kinds of risks. It's not about the money, it's not about the jobs. We see that we take all kinds of risks in order to go to Europe, in order to go and take pictures in some kind of structures. But we've forgotten that Africa, we can all speak and unite to make sure that Africa comes to fruition. So we want Africa to be good and Africa to be well. Guys, if you have been watching me around the world, please, I ask you to follow me on YouTube, Laobi on YouTube, or you follow me on Instagram, Laobi4 on Instagram, and you can follow me on TikTok, Laobi on TikTok. You can follow me on Instagram, and you follow me on Twitter. Twitter is Laobi1. Like here, I don't know why I put numbers there, but I don't know. Somebody maybe might have Jack Laobi now, I don't know. But I told you what, please just follow me and like this video and share. I congratulate all Biafrans around the world. I congratulate the Biafran government in Ezra for putting such a wonderful show in Biafran land. You know, it is a very big step for you to see the Biafran government in Ezra. And I also ask you guys, in unity we stand. When you are divided, you get conquered. You that are thinking that you're fighting the other side, you also be conquered. So there's no need of you guys fighting one another. Rather, what you think your brother is not doing well, you unite together and do. Simon Ekpa said that he's not fighting Nnamdi Kanu many times. And we never see that. So you creating your own, saying that it's this and that, without proof, you are enmity and you are enemy of Biafra. Just like the politicians who think that their tummy and their clique is enough. It's not good for where a country is naturally rich. Only few people are enjoying the money. This thing is something that needs to stop. We want a country that when they are naturally rich, everybody will feel that the country is naturally rich, both rich and the poor. That's why you see a lot of people in Dubai today, they can hardly walk. Go to Qatar, going to Qatar. Qatar people hardly walk. They only stay in the counter there because their country are rich and they are enjoying it. Everyone is enjoying it. That's what we want to see in Biafra. They are rich in natural resources and everybody have to enjoy it. What Nigeria is doing is not good. You see, even the northern people that have been stealing from the other people for a long time, when you go to the north, it's one of the most worst area with all kinds of diseases. They'll be begging you. the Biafra area that they have been oppressing are the ones that they are telling today that has the money. They even say they are buying every of our thing. Could you imagine? So think about that and think if those people have their nation, what it will be. I know the world that wants to oppress and steal from Africa will not want that to happen. But you can make it happen. With your resistance, with your persistence, Biafra will come to fruition. So all Biafrans that put this together and those that are working for Biafran government in exile and those that are struggling from Amazonia to make this happen and those people that are facing the same colonial era that are fighting for freedom, I say kudos to you and I pray that justice will come to you guys. That every mountain that is not meant to be in your nation will be dismantled. Every name that is not meant to be will dismantle. So I thank you guys. Thank you for watching Loobi. This is how we want to see Biafran state to be. See how that is? It's also joy to see fountain keep going up that way. And this is what we all enjoy one day. I see a great nation flourishing. Watch my program. Please follow me. Like my Facebook page. Follow me. Follow me on Instagram, Loobi4. And follow me on Twitter, Loobi1. And follow me on TikTok too, Loobi on TikTok. So guys, I would like to follow you guys and make sure that you stay safe. Okay, enjoy yourself and see you guys some other time.